The influential Naga Students Federation has welcomed the ULB polls in the state, which will be held after almost 20 years. Speaking exclusively to Northeast Live, NSF Vice President Heraang said that a lot of development works are pending when it comes to the municipalities, and the ULB polls will definitely help in mobilizing things.
The Naga Students Federation welcomes the process of the ULB election to be conducted after 2 decades, as we have so much undeveloped and went through the municipals and towns councils. The concerns and develop can be properly implemented. That is what the Federation feels and welcome the step of the government.
Meanwhile, let's also listen into what the NSF has to say on women's participation in ULB polls.
Regarding the women candidate, Federation have not much to say, but we have already seen in our last NLA election, we have witnessed that 2 MLAs are already in the NLA. So the Federation also wants to witness more women candidates in the ULB election. And since now from women there is 1 minister and 1 advisor, so we also hope that more candidates from the women also come up even in the days to come.
All right, now I'm being joined live with our correspondent from Kohima, Sarah Konyak. So, Sarah, one thing is certain, that all sections of Naga society and even the top CSOs are supporting the urban local body polls. So, a lot of hopes from it, isn't it, Sarah?
Absolutely, Priya. The election is happening after 20 years. After much struggle, the Rio-led government, who have come into power for the second term in alliance with the BJP, had scrapped the Nagaland Municipal Act 2000, have scrapped the Nagaland Municipal Act and had come up with a new bill which was passed in the assembly this year, and have now come into a reality where the 2 contentious points, one was the tax on land and building was deleted from the bill, and the other is to include the 33% women reservation. So after taking all the stakeholders on board, it was unanimously decided that the state will now go for the ULB polls, and especially with regard to the 33 women person reservation, where there was a lot of objections in the past years, especially in 2017, where the state had witnessed literal chaos and where 2 people had also been killed. Finally, everything is coming in a right way. Everything is slowly coming up, as this ULB is for the benefit of the people, for the citizens of the state. However, the citizens of Nagaland have been losing out a lot for not participating in the urban local bodies elections. And also one point here, Priya, that I would like to make here, which the NSF had reiterated today in their interview with Northeast Live, is that they have made it amply clear that the contestants who participate in the ULB polls this time around on June 26 should be indigenous inhabitants of Nagaland.
Right.
Only.
And also, Sarah, support also for women candidates from all corners.
Absolutely. Like I've been saying, to my previous point, Priya, here is that the NSF have made it amply clear that the contestants who the aspiring contestants for the ULB should only be indigenous inhabitants of Nagaland, and this is solely for the purpose to reserve the rights, to protect the rights of the indigenous people of the state. This also include, they've also stated that indigenous married women to non-locals and their offspring should not be included in participating or contesting in the urban local body election. Now, coming to the women candidates, we have already seen what we have been informed is that already 11 women have come forward, particularly from the district of Mokchung district. They have declared their candidature, and also we can see a lot of women candidates from the state capital declaring their women candidatures. So this is going to be a very interesting election that is being held after 20 years, and definitely there is a lot of support from
Right.
the citizens of Nagaland, as well as from various sections of people, that women are finally coming into the play where they can be a part of the decision making body of
Right.
the state. Priya.
Exactly. Sarah Konyak, thank you so much for all those details.